Hey everyone, this one talks about something. I'm someone, you're someone, we're all someone, and today something we're going to be talking about is a horror movie I just recently watched called Nightmare from 2007 from Ammo Content, so let's talk about it. The movie starts out with our main character Molly, played by Haylie Duff, who's known for movies like Napoleon Dynamite, Material Girls, Sweet on You, and for the TV show Seventh Heaven. We see Molly biking down the street with ice and snow on the ground, and she passes by a spooky abandoned house. Well, let's jump back in time now to 11 years earlier to be exact, where we see that abandoned house looking a lot better. So why not let's go inside and see a younger Molly who is awoken by the sound of her mom having a nightmare. So she goes down the stairs to check on her mom and wakes her mom up from the nightmare. Oh, well now great, now she's awake, and what is she going to do to go back to sleep? Oh, that works. Molly, now what did I say about keeping this window closed? You need to keep it closed or the wind is going to mess up your hair. We jump back to the present day and see that Molly is having some fun at the bar with her two new roommates, Gavin, who is played by Jesse Hutch, who's known for playing Trey in one of my favorite movies ever, Freddy vs. Jason. And we also see Carla, played by Megan Ori, who's known for playing Riding Hood in Once Upon a Time, which I've never seen before, but I've heard it's okay. I'm not 100% sure about it. And we see some strange man who's creeping around Molly. Come on, dude. She's at a bar. Let her have fun. The next day, after Molly's class, she applies to become her professor's research assistant. After Molly's interview for the research assistant, we see that Molly gets stopped by the guy who's creeping on her in the bar. Late at night, we see that Gavin now can't sleep much because of a nightmare he had earlier in the day. The next day, Molly is biking down the street and a car drives right into her. What the? And she goes through the window and what? Wait, what? That's Molly's mom? What? Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. It's just a dream. Later, when she gets to the sleep lab, we see that she got the job there. Good job. That's amazing until...
Wait, this isn't sleep apnea.
He's gone off the charts.
Someone needs to go in there and wake him up.
What's going on? He's going into cardiac arrest. I gotta call 911.
Oh no, Molly, what are you gonna do? You're here now. Oh.
Mr. Spencer? Wake up, Mr. Spencer. It's just a dream. It can't hurt you. Wake up, Mr. Spencer.
Wait, no, Molly, that's not gonna work.
Please wake up.
What? That worked. Whatever, movie logic. Well, it looks like he's all good, so now what? Never mind. So, Molly, I was right. That clearly didn't work.
You know, I read somewhere that if you dream, you die. You really will die if you don't wake up first. Is that true?
I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure you're completely safe in your dreams.
We'll see, bitch.
Whoa, Freddy. Two things. One, language. And two, you're not in this movie. So get out of here. The next day, Molly and her professor have a little talk, and we learn two things. First, that Molly's mom died in a car accident.
How did she die? In a car accident. She ran the car off the road. The police think that she fell asleep behind the wheel.
Fell asleep?
It was 4 a.m.
And where were you?
At home, in bed.
And second, we learn that her professor is absolutely horrible at talking about a dead parent.
You were only 8? And she left you, sleeping in the house alone.
Well, yes, but maybe say it a little nicer.
Had you ever done that before?
No.
Where was she going?
I don't know.
So you just woke up and she was gone.
Oh my goodness, this scene is unbearable. Later in the library, we see Gavin and Molly having a conversation about his nightmare he had earlier in the movie.
So, your nightmare the other day.
Oh yeah. It's very weird.
Tell me about it.
Well, you were there, and I was there. And we both seemed to have this connection between us.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was kind of like someone was watching us. But, I mean, Not us. Not like that. It was like someone was watching the dream, but not actually in the dream. You know?
Oh, that's not so sweet. We see now that Molly must not want her job anymore.
And the next step would be to have you spend some time here at the center. Molly? Molly?
Come on, Molly, you have to pay attention. It looks like it's fine, though. Okay, so let's go on. All you have to do is just ask the patient a couple questions.
Mrs. Pascali is ready to go through the sleep questionnaire with you now. I'll check back with you later.
Fast forwarding through Molly and Gavin wrestling, that's where we're going to leave it at. We see that Molly is asleep. No, Molly, wake up!
Stop it! Molly, wake up! Molly, wake up! Please wake up!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying!
It's okay. It's all right. All right? It's just a dream.
Oh, we did it. Unfortunately for Molly, though, the wrestling and the sleep hands were too much, so she now has overslept.
Damn it. I overslept. I have never overslept in my life.
Well, don't let it go to his head.
Well, what's she doing here? Hey, no screaming in the kitchen. Don't worry, it's all fine. It was just another nightmare. I wonder why they keep having nightmares. It's not like it's the name of the movie or anything. After another little bike ride, Molly heads to the building where Silas is living.
You saw it, didn't you?
What did I see?
The nightmare.
Oh, he said the name of the movie! He said the thing!
Would you say you slept better, worse, or about the same as you do at home?
Those wire thingies they put all over you. I was afraid to move. I thought I'd get electrocuted.
The electrodes are completely safe.
Great job, Molly, asking the question and caring for your patient, not worrying them at all.
I know what you want to write. You want to put down how I see things. You want to say that I'm crazy.
No, I'm trying to save you.
What was it?
Don't come back here.
Oh, great job, Molly. You just scared her away. Now what are you going to do? Well, at least there's no evidence of you scaring her off, so you're all good. Oh.
There is nothing wrong with me.
Please. You have to trust me. I want to save you. Don't come back here.
Oh, no, never mind. You're Molly, you're screwed. Wait, don't worry, Molly. It's probably fine. Nope, never mind, Molly. It's over for you. Nope, it's not going well for you. Fasting forward a little more, we see that Molly is asleep and she has a freaking seat through the roof. How sick is that? Why can't I have that? Come on, will someone call a contractor? I want one of these. Oh, and we see she has a floating person around her room. No fair. Ooh, come on, this is not fair. Movie. Ooh.
Wake up, Molly! Molly, wake up!
Yeah, Molly, she's right. You might want to wake up. Oh, don't worry, Molly. I don't think it can really get any worse.
Somebody get me out of here! No, somebody get me out of here! Somebody get me out of here!
Okay, at least now it can't get any worse. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. After Molly wakes up, we learn that what Silas had been talking about is absolutely right, which is awesome. We then get a little more backstory on Silas.
And one day I was hiking in a mountain in Turkey, and the old man, he stopped me. And for some reason, he insisted that I stay for dinner. And, you know, at first I thought he was just being friendly, but it turns out that he was the local shaman. You know what that is?
Like a holy man, a healer.
Actually, a shaman is a person regarded as having access to and influence in the world of good and evil spirits, especially among some people of Northern Asia and North America. Typically, such people enter a trance state during a ritual and practice healing. So, next time, Molly, get your facts straight. Okay, now that aside, back to you, Silas.
See, for the shaman, there's no barrier between this world and the spirit world. So he transcends his body in order to cross over and communicate with any spirit that might be able to help heal a person. You know, and that's what I did tonight. At least that's what I tried to do.
You came into my dream.
Dude, how rude. You came into her dream and saved her. Shame on you.
Who?
I don't know what else to call her. I've never seen anything like it.
I think call her a scary lady with a force. That would be a good name.
For some reason, your dreams, they opened up a door and then she came through, and I don't think she's gonna go back until...
Until what?
Until you're dead.
Oh, well, hey, Molly, look on the bright side. At least now it absolutely can't get any worse.
You were aware of how much she needed our help. Why would you tell her not to come back?
She was afraid.
Which is why she came to see us in the first place, to stop being afraid.
You don't understand.
I do understand, Molly. I understand that you were irresponsible and
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Turns out it can get worse for you. Well, before you leave, at least ask her about Silas.
Silas was a brilliant young man. And there was no limit to what he might have accomplished if...
If he hadn't have disagreed with you,
What do you mean?
that's why he left, isn't it?
Molly, Silas was committed to a mental institution for over 3 years. He was released just a few weeks ago.
What happened?
He became obsessed with his theory that the dream state could be entered and explored.
Okay, well, at least he wasn't experimenting with your patients or anything like that.
He started experimenting with my patients at the clinic without my consent. When I found out, I had to let him go. Of course, I had to reject his thesis as well.
Okay, well, at least, I got nothing else to say. Well, okay, now Molly needs to at least confront Silas about this.
Why did you lie to me?
Would you have listened to me if I told you the truth?
I guess we'll never know.
Well, in his defense, Molly, how would the conversation go exactly?
Oh, hey, Molly. I know you don't know me, but I know you. I'm calling the police. No, wait, you got to believe me. I just got out of a mental hospital. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay.
Stop eating, I stopped talking, I transcended my body.
Dude, that just sounds like being a YouTuber. Later, while Gavin and Molly are walking, we see that Carla is having a nightmare. But don't worry, she'll wake up, right? Turns out, not right, and Carla dies in her sleep. Now it's time for Molly to have a nightmare. But don't worry, she's fine. Or is she? Dun dun dun! No! Scary ghost lady! But don't worry, she's actually fine now. We then learn a little backstory about Molly's ancestors.
She killed your grandmother, Molly. And your mother. Just like she's trying to kill you.
What are you talking about?
They weren't the first. For generations, women on your mother's side have gone to sleep and they haven't woken up. It's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, but for her, it's like it was yesterday.
Okay, but why?
Revenge.
I don't understand.
Me too.
She kept singing because she knew that they loved it. But one day she took them too far and they lost their way.
Like, lost in between?
They lost their souls in her world.
Okay, so now how does Molly fit into this?
There was a woman, a young mother. Your mother, 30 generations back. And in order to protect her infant daughter, she She wove a curse of her own.
A curse?
She locked the hag away in her own world and...
Oh, and we're back to the abandoned house. Okay, never mind, we're out of here.
Molly, you can't just cross over. It takes years to learn that. For a true out-of-body experience, you have to put yourself in a trance and be in a dreamlike state where you remain lucid and in control of the events.
That just sounds like me in every business class I've ever been in. Onto training featuring Silas as the instructor and Molly as the student.
Remove any obstacles from your mind. Believe what you know is true. The world is there. It's not a dream. Concentrate. Use the candle to light your way. Find the door.
Oh, did you get to work? Well, I guess not, but at least it can't get any worse than this now.
Silas. Silas, wake up. I don't want to fall asleep yet.
Come on, Silas. I just said it can't get any worse than this. Hey, man, it's you, not me. Oh, hey, Molly, your professor is here. Maybe go over and explain to her what happened. But please try not to sound crazy while doing it.
How did this happen? I've been having this nightmare, and he tried to save me. He came into my dream, only it wasn't a dream, it was real. She waited till he fell asleep. She tried to kill him. Molly, please. You said it yourself. There's no limit to what he can do. You read his thesis. Didn't you think even for once that it might be possible?
Molly, stop this.
Come on, Molly, what did I just say? And now her professor is sounding like every parent from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm worried about him too. About both of you. That's why I want to help. You're tired. You're scared. Why don't you come with me, huh? I'll give you something to help you sleep.
You didn't sleep at all last night, did you? You know the doctor says you have to sleep or you'll go even crazier. I don't think you're crazy. And stop drinking that damn coffee.
Next, Molly tries the candle ritual again. This time it actually works, but all she sees is just her mother over and over again. Molly decides it's just best if she leaves. But before she can leave, spooky ghost girl, nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, Gavin. You made her drop her mother's favorite teapot, is there to try to talk to her. Later we see Molly driving where she looks absolutely tired, where she almost swerves off the road. Then she almost hits the ghost lady, but turns it into Gavin. Oh no, Molly, Gavin's in trouble. Go, save him. Oh, good job, Molly. You saved him. Okay, everyone, little stop here. I just want to let you all know that anyone who's watching this and not just listening, there are a lot of scenes with flashing lights in here, so anyone who is photosensitive or has a problem with flashing lights, please skip this part or just turn off the video or just skip past this. Hopefully I put a timestamp up on screen that you can see and just skip ahead to there and you should be fine. Hopefully this doesn't cause anyone any problems. Now back to the video. Oh, and there's a girl behind you. Ah, she turned into the scary ghost lady!
Molly, she'll never stop! As long as she can cross over, you'll never be safe! Molly, you're stronger than her! She knows that! That's what she didn't want me to know! You have the power to send her back!
Now it's time for Molly to fight the scary ghost woman, Molly, in corner 1, and scary ghost woman in corner 2. Oh, you're looking different. Did you do something with your hair? Oh, girl, work it. Okay, now we're on to epic fight. Epic fight. Epic. Or just walk up normally, I guess. Okay, fine. Well, at least now epic fight. Epic fight. Epic, or just pull out your mom's music box. Yeah, that's what I meant by epic fight. That's it? Okay. I mean, woo! You won. Good job. We then see that Silas is now doing much better, and we learn that the music box gave Molly the strength to defeat the nightmare. The movie ends with Molly and Gavin embracing. Now, so that's the end of the movie. Now, what did I think of the movie? I thought it was kind of lame, if I'm being honest. The idea is there, but I think it was poorly executed, and the way to defeat the nightmare was just kind of lame. Like, the whole, oh, courage, help me defeat them, is pretty lame for, like, supernatural stuff. I think for, like, a more realistic story, like a fight, like Daniel Russo, I think his name is, in Karate Kid, like, the whole courage gave me the help to defeat him. I think that's a good thing for, like, a more realistic story like that, but for a supernatural, I think it's kind of lame. Also, the ending, I'm not 100% sure if that's supposed to be Molly waking up from a nightmare, like the nightmare demon thing is still around, or if it was talking about the whole movie was a dream, because the ending looks very similar to her waking up from a nightmare earlier in the movie, so I'm not really sure about that. So if you do know, please let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions for other movies, please let me know. But remember, this is Someone Talks About Something. I'm someone, you're someone, we're all someone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider watching the video on the screen right now. And if you had any other movie suggestions, like I said earlier, please let me know. Right now, my plan is to cover another horror movie maybe in a week or two. I'm not 100% sure how long it'll take me. I haven't decided 100% yet. I hope you have an amazing day, and peace out.